did it. Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins in the world still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah, hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who is the dummy that doubt I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Got JJ Watt, Dawson Knox. Who the fuck is Dawson Knox?
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail, cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And this carries into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Throw outs. Just follow the back.
This is Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Are you stripping it now? Because I'm loading your shit up. It's not loading.
Yeah. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And
that's going to wind up
he has Metcalf. That's going to be a problem.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, Kamara is eating.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. Screen play, Johnson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
I'm just trying to get the tight end over to the guy. Like, I don't know why he's so far away.
There's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Oh, baby.
Most of these guys are self-motivated.
DK's a god, bro. You just fell for 4 yards in the first.
So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Pickup on the play.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Finding Knox there, complete.
That's pissing me off. No one's on the fucking tight end when I snap the ball.
Charger touchdown. Dawson Knox.
Yeah,
his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it all the way to the end zone.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Barkley, toss play left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Eluding the pressure right. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. A first down carry for Barkley.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd and 4.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
God damn it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Sold out there at the end with a dive.
Let me run the Wildcat with Barkley. What the fuck am I doing?
I am that they actually ran the ball there?
Yeah, I thought they might throw it.
Me too, but instead, they went old-fashioned, ran the football, and he made that call correct with that dive at the end.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Look, if he had energy,
running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely. 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And some space here. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. to throw again. Haskins. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off.
Yeah, here he goes. Pause.
It brings up third.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Kyler Fackrell in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. 7-7, our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Left stick right.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins forced out to his left. He'll try and now the hit.
Oh my God!
Cousins lost the football.
Ryan, I forgot how to slide.
This will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Look at this
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 39-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 33. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. His 1st carry in their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
He's running the same play over on the look.
On the 1st
Look
down
at the recent play.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Cousins now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it.
Dude,
and the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
10-10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to
lose. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Ryan.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
That's why he stayed with the running back.
1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt. On that ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
God, keep fighting for your share.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they fall.
Ryan, why do you do that?
Down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Snap comes in 1. Now Haskins. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
7 on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, it's Haskins. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Oh, DK's killing me.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
1st and goal, Chargers.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game at the end.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from the 1.
Get the fuck out of here, Von Miller.
They'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
What you gonna do?
You're gonna throw out.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Haskins.
What the?
His pass caught at the 4.
God
And he
damn
takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Told you.
Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You don't.
Oh, almost timed it. I came back because I jumped outside. But look.
We're all knotted up at 14. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
He got it first.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Washington. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
No, I'm running the wild. Hey, how do I spike? Is it circle? Hold on, circle or square?
Yeah, circle.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just bring them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down. Here's Cousins. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Hey!
The 25.
No way! Ryan, I was out of
29
bounds.
yards there. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
I literally fell out of bounds.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return, it's Washington. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
8 minutes? Like, what the fuck?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, Barkley into the secondary.
How do you get these linemen catching Barkley?
This to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
So from Charger territory now.
Oh my
Here's
God,
a first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Barkley does bad.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So that means first contact.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
30-yard line.
Get off.
Is the first one free?
No. Freight train.
Freight train.
You're about to see someone get, like, bulldozed.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Yeah.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Get the fuck off me.
He was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Saquon Barkley with his third touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Chargers 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
Ryan,
because right
what
now,
the fuck? Like, this is the second time he's holding on to DK. Bryce Callahan. What the fuck is wrong with him?
But it's still too early.
Wait, I have Bryce Callahan. What do you mean?
I have Bryce Callahan
to get back in this game.
I'm in the league too.
He's a fucking bum.
When 96 jumping, he ain't no bum.
Dude's getting beat.
I don't think you should press, don't press on DK, but press the other receivers, you know?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So it blitz everybody also.
If he runs, he's fucked, though.
Got it.
Here's Haskins to throw.
Yeah.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Kyler Fackrell, credit him with his sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'm fucked.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Good work by that Bronco defense.
It
leads to a 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
He punted that shit. Don't touch it.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground.
You break a lot of tackles.
From the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Right now, the defense may be
Nick Chubb has a freight train.
Or
not Chubb. Derrick Henry.
I think he has bulldozer.
Oh, it should be
good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
The fuck off of me. Oh my God.
Before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Jesus Christ.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I should have ran for a touchdown.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
God damn it,
They're going to
was my
snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
Can I not throw it? Ryan,
you can. Yeah, the play action, right? You can throw it. Wait, you didn't have to play, Joey. Yeah, whoa, you didn't have to play, bro.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
Hey, how do I audible and throw it to Cousins on that?
You got to add that play to your playbook.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to 49.
You hear me?
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
59 mark, check, 59. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
They find some open field here. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. James Washington, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. The 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up
now 2nd and 11 from the 32-yard line. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Haskins. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete to
Nelson Agholor. Touchdown.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
Extra point.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 16.
56, Mike, 56, right there,
It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let me see. Dude, stop.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Of the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Broncos 28.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.